Hi, Sandra Crathern, Inner Vision, talking about health and well-being today. And I felt it was important to mention the coronavirus. Not that I'm going to give you any health tips on what to do. I mean, there's plenty of government information on keeping ourselves safe, which is appropriate, and you can go to the appropriate places to find that out, whether that be from the news or social media or different websites, government health websites. But I think what I'm more concerned about with the confusion and the fear and the concerns is the anxiety that it's bringing up with people. And I feel one of the best things that I have done in the last 20 years is just to do small periods of quiet meditation, just to be still and just be present with my body and notice what I'm feeling. Because what I used to do was have panic situations and anxiety situations and just blast on through and carry on and not just stop for a minute and recognize how it was making me feel. So I regularly spend 30 minutes every day making sure that I spend time just being still and looking at what choices I've got. And the only person really I can control in the whole world is myself and my response to things. So I think if you do feel very anxious or very overwhelmed by this situation, you might find it really helpful. In fact, I'm going to Champney Spa this weekend. In fact, when you get this vlog, it would have been last weekend. And one of the things I'm talking about is the healing power of mindful meditation. Because it doesn't make situations better, but it makes how I cope with situations better. So maybe just spend a moment focusing on your breathing and being aware of how you're feeling, and maybe put some names to how you're feeling is what I do. So I sit quietly and close my eyes. And I just slow my breathing down and I pay attention to how I'm feeling. And when I think about the coronavirus, for me comes up anxiety, a little bit of worry. I've got some courses that I've booked. I'm going on a cruise. I've got some trips going on this year. I am very concerned about how that's going to be. So it brings up a little bit of anxiety, confusion, frustration, a little bit of worry. And that plays out in lots of different ways with me. And it can affect my sleep sometimes, or it can affect how I respond to people if I'm a bit irritable maybe, or a little bit short-tempered. So I think it's so much better to recognise how we feel and spend regular times being quiet and still, and then just talking to other people about how we feel. I had a really great call with someone this morning and just said how I'm feeling. And it dissipated and it helps me. So, name it, claim it, and let it go, I think is a big Alcoholics Anonymous philosophy. So I think that's very important. So maybe perhaps you can try adding that to your repertoire, and of course living in the day. I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what the rest of the day holds. But I'm just going to do my best to live my day and stay safe today. That's what's really important to me. So I have mentioned the coronavirus. I most probably won't mention it again, but who knows what the future holds. So I hope you have a safe day and you put your anxiety and worry and stress in its place and recognise it for what it is. Acknowledge that's how you're feeling, and then keep doing the next smallest right